Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, and I'm here to do a daily angel message, and this is for Wednesday, April 2nd. So we're going to get a Blessed Be card to start out the read, and we're going to use I call this the Magical Dream deck, tarot deck. I'm not sure, it's just named as a regular tarot deck, but I am naming it the Magical Dream tarot deck because inside the box that it came with, which is this big box here, the velvet box, it says your dreams are coming true. So it's the Magical Dream deck. So let's get a blessing for this Wednesday, April 2nd. What is the blessing? What is the blessing for this Wednesday, April 2nd, or whenever you see this? Ooh, and it's a blessing of fire. So a number 3, which is birth, death, and rebirth. So, and this is that passionate. This reminds me of Ace of Wands energy. It's a passionate new beginning. It's opening to that creative fire within you. You know, some people call it the fire in the belly. It's opening to that, and opening to your creative energy. You know, manifesting the life that you want, and it's also using that energy to create. You know, maybe a new project that you're tapping into this creative energy, or just passions, things that you're passionate about. And it could be a passionate new beginning in some other area of your life. So, or in every area of your life, truly, in this day and age, in this day of the wood snake, it could be in every area of your life, like a totally new restart, starting again. If you ever saw that movie, it's called Beginning Again. And it's where a guy is down and out. He's separated from his wife, and he turned to alcohol. And then this other girl she is broke up with her boyfriend, musician boyfriend, because he cheated on her. So they're both, taking a deep dive into music, and starting again on a passionate project on music. So it's really a beautiful, beautiful story about beginning again. So anyway, that's the blessing for today. And so that might be where you're at. It could be one area of your life or every area. So let's get some magical dream messages from this deck. What are the messages for Wednesday, April 3rd, April 2nd, or whenever you see this? What are the messages for April 2nd? Okay, we got lots of messages. So, bottom of the deck is death, which is just it's another way of saying transformation, okay? It's another way of saying transformation. We go through, we have a new birth, we go through death, and we go through rebirth. We go through small deaths every single day, small transformations every single day. And so for today, the overall energy is that of transformation. Something transforming in our life that no longer serves us. It's changing and it's transforming into something better, letting go of the old and transforming it into something new. And then we have, for the other messages, we have the High Priestess. It's a beautiful card. And the High Priestess is a number 2, the universe having your back. But this is a highly spiritual card. And this tells me that if you're twin flames, they have the twin pillars here, kind of like the yin and the yang for you guys. But the High Priestess, and here's the crescent moon, which is the phase that we're in right now. Very powerful for manifesting, bringing in manifestations. And the High Priestess is one of the most spiritual cards. And this tells me that it's important today to connect, to have that quiet time to connect with your spiritual side, to listen and see what, or to just be in stillness, to listen and see what Spirit has to say to you, or just be still and allow that new energy to flow into you. And then we have 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is, I just saw 333 on the clock. Oh, no, it was 533. I'm sorry. So that's change and birth, death, and rebirth. And 33 is the master number for Jesus as well. So if you're seeing 33 around, it's probably because Jesus is with you. So say a little thank you and a little prayer to him, whether he's with you or not. You can pray to him. But so this is 10 of Swords. This is the end. This is the completion of, feeling like you've been stabbed in the back by the whole world. This is the end of it. There's no more. It's the 10 of Swords. It's the end of being stabbed in the back, of feeling like it's you against the world. It's the end of it. It's the completion of that. And then we have Temperance. And this is, of course, patience. It's it's divine timing, and I always pray for this. I always give gratitude for the abundance of faith, trust, truth, and patience. Because when you're on this spiritual journey, patience is something that you're truly learning to, that you have to have a lot of on this journey. That, to know that it's not your timing, it's God's timing, it's divine timing. And you can see how he's pouring, can you see that? How he's pouring, out the old emotions and then, he's pouring it from one cup into the other. He's pouring out and he's going to get rid of that cup. So, or evening out maybe the yin and the yang as well. And then we have the Devil card. And whenever, don't get excited about this, because whenever I see this, it's the ego. And, we all have an ego because we're spiritual beings having a human experience. And, but it's when we allow the ego to drive things forward instead of our spirit. And the ego is the mind. When we're not in the present moment, we're in ego, so it's recognizing that and pulling our thoughts into, pulling ourselves into the present moment and keeping our thoughts present with what we're doing in the present moment, not letting them go to the past, not letting them go to the future, because when that happens, we're in the ego, and that's when things can get, we can have temptations. The mind goes out of control and tells us one thing when it's really not that. It's, it's that egoic mind that we developed as a child that really, it was there to protect us. But now we have to bring that into balance with our spiritual self. So we have to find that balance, and that's how our breath work is important. Breathing allows us to helps us to stay in the moment, taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Taking 3 of those connects us to our higher self. And, the breath work, grounding outside is really going to help keep you out of your ego, out of your head. And of course, service, service to others is also going to help keep you out of that egoic mind frame. And then we have, once that's under control, there's the Ace of Pentacles coming in. The Ace of Pentacles is that hand of God, God bringing in that pentacle that, new wealth, that new abundance. And that could be, again, that could be in any area of your life. It doesn't have to be just material. It could be in any realm of, abundance in any realm of your life. Even though but it's of the earth, abundance of the earth because it's pentacle. So, yeah, so really big message there. And transformation as the overall message for today. So I hope that helps. If you'd like a personal reading, you are welcome to email me at tch4tomorrow@gmail.com. I love you all so much. Namaste.